Tonight was specialty training to keep everyone safe during a disaster. Firefighters aren't just trained to control the flames in people's homes or vehicles.
Yeah, right now hundreds of our local first responders being trained in aircraft accidents and flood rescue.
Those aircraft accidents could be similar to the UPS plane crash in Kentucky that caused a massive explosion there. Yeah,
the training center's in Stanley County, and there's a reason why that location was picked. WBTV photojournalist Greg Simpson takes us inside the facility to learn why.
We're in New London, North Carolina, close to the Stanley County Airport,
Engine 2,
where we developed and built the North Carolina Emergency Training Center.
Go ahead.
It was built here because the Air National Guard had a training presence here for many, many years, and we wanted to continue building on that presence and to provide more advanced training opportunities here for the firefighters and first responders in our state. We have an aircraft rescue firefighting prop here, which is where any aircraft firefighters in the state of North Carolina can come here and either get certification or recertification training every year. When they go to a real environment, a real situation, you don't want to be learning in a real life environment, right? You want to learn in a training environment that we can provide here so that when there's that real event or real emergency, they're well prepared to handle that.
Hands up.
The goal is always to keep people safe, and with us training every year annually, and not just annually, monthly, but doing this stuff in particular annually, it gives the firefighters a chance to get comfortable working in tight environments, dark environments, and even with the heat and smoke that we will encounter in a real life scenario. This facility opened up back in September, and here at Charlotte Fire, we are mandated by the FAA to receive a certain amount of training on aircraft simulators, and that is why we end up here. So once a year, we come up here and train all of our folks. So I've spent a little bit of time here, kind of got to know the facility and the people that work here, and it's been nothing but great things so far. I'm Evan Moore. I'm the Charlotte Training Officer for the airport. What we can do here that we can't really do in Charlotte is actually train on an aircraft simulator. So this simulator gives the firefighters a chance to enter into an aircraft and proceed through it, fight fire, do their searches, and that's just something we don't have an option to do in Charlotte.
Provides those first responders with first-class training so that they're